Go. Oh no. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Ok.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, wow. Ok.
Ho, ho, ho. Ok. Okay. Okay. Go. Oh. Wow. Go. Go.
Whoa. Bye bye.
Oh. Ah. Oh no. Ah. Oh. Oh no, no. Fucking no.